This, my friends, is the 2014 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, the 2014 Ram 1500 EcoDiesel. Hello and welcome back to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson here on assignment at the 2014 Portland International Auto Show, and we just wrapped up the presentation of this vehicle and then some. Take a look.
When we came with our all-new Ram 1500 last year, the primary focus that we went after was fuel economy. So we went out, we introduced our 3.6 liter Pentastar with the 8-speed transmission, delivered 25 miles per gallon, #1 in the segment. And then today we have here, we just introduced yesterday, it came out in the press release, so that's why it's exciting to be here, our 3-liter EcoDiesel mated with the 8-speed transmission, 28 miles per gallon. So looking at that, and I know everyone knows EcoBoost out there, everyone talks about it, 6 miles per gallon better than an EcoBoost. So it's out there, we've got it. Dealers are going to start ordering these things, they're going to be hitting the dealer lots. Produces 240 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. So I always like to put that into perspective. When we introduced the 5.9 liter Cummins engine back in the late 80s, that engine produced less than 200 horsepower, had 400 pound-feet of torque, but twice the displacement of this. So what this thing delivers from a fuel economy, a technology standpoint, is bar none best in the industry. We're the first ones to offer a diesel engine in this segment, and in this piece of the market up here in the Northwest, absolutely going to be a home run. Consumers have been asking for it for a long time. So when we came out with this, there were a few other pieces that we had to look at. That innovation with features. So I always like to talk about Rambox. We've got it over there on the orange truck, but it's a feature that no one else in the industry has. We also brought in a 4-corner air suspension system. No one else in the segment has that. It will lower itself into a kneel mode, but it will also raise itself if you get into some adverse conditions. And then the other thing that we focused on was that styling piece. And arguably we have the best looking truck in the segment. I know I'm a little biased, but you know, I think we have a great looking truck, but it's all of the appointments and the amenities that we have put in this truck that has continued to drive our sales. The next piece of that is you look out what's happened in the marketplace. There's been this continual improvement on a capability standpoint. And what everyone talks about on a heavy duty truck is capability, because that is the biggest tool in the toolbox and has to deliver for that customer. So we introduced our all new heavy duty truck, 850 pound-feet of torque. So I talked about that original Cummins with 400 pound-feet. So in just that short period, we're up to 850 pound-feet. And on top of that, we deliver 30,000 pounds of towing capability. So heavy-duty trucks, it's all about delivering on customer needs. We give best-in-class power, best-in-class payload, and best-in-class towing. So when you look across our lineup with that, we've got all of the capability, but yet if someone's looking for the fuel efficiency, we've got the best of both worlds. It still delivers 9,300 pounds of towing with that 28 miles per gallon. Now, we couldn't stop there. So one of the great features we have on our light duty that you guys have all commented on is the great ride and handling because of the link coil suspension. So we've had that since 2009 on our light duty trucks, and it's been highly recognized. So we took this past year and introduced the link coil suspension on our 2500s. So not only did we bring that great ride and handling when it's unloaded, now you'll also have it when it's loaded as well, because we increase the capability of those trucks as well. And then the next piece that we wanted to focus on, because when you take a 2500, 55% of that segment is gas engines today. So we introduced our all-new 6.4 liter Hemi gas engine to compete in that piece of the market. And it's not only on the 2500s, we're now going to take that all the way through the 5500 chassis. So whether you want a 6.4 liter Hemi gas engine, you want the 6.7 liter Cummins, both of those powertrains will accommodate that. And then once again, we couldn't leave the technology and features out of that vehicle. And when you think about how do people use heavy duty trucks, they're typically towing or hauling. So a feature that we have, you know, we called it the marriage saver on our light duty trucks when we put the backup camera, so you could back your truck up, hook your trailer up without having someone say, come on back a little bit more. We put the camera in the Chimsel camera up on the back mounted high. So if you have a fifth wheel or gooseneck, you can back your truck up, hook that trailer up without someone giving you any guidance. On top of that, we put a rear air suspension with load leveling so it can accommodate those heavier weights and give you a true ride going down the road. The last piece, first time ever Motor Trend Truck of the Year back-to-back award winner in the 65 years of its history. This is the truck that won it. So thank you very much.